I decided in 2015 that my next step would be to go into government. But back then I didn't know how that would look. So I started joining training programs. I met MPs, MEPs. I went to the UN and met UN diplomats just to understand the political challenges that we face in the future. But then you've got to make a start. And for me, it's I was thinking about becoming an MEP and then becoming the EU president, and obviously things have changed. So we need to change. So then I realised I'm in the City of London, I am a liveryman, and actually I can stand as a councillor in the City of London. But then the decision was where, and then I met key people in the government, and then I said, look, I'm passionate about people, social mobility, people having an opportunity. And then, so when I shared what I'm passionate about, the answer was always Portsoken, and therefore I came here because they're my passions.
So you're in the middle of your campaign now.
Yeah.
Meeting lots of people. How are you going about that?
For me, being in Portsoken is immersing myself into the community. And in fact, anywhere I've ever been, you always engage locally. So my business is here, the tech centre. I've got to know each of the current 4 councillors. I mean, getting involved in the community play. I've just joined the steering group to help with that project. I heard about a residents' meeting a few weeks ago, and I went along just to learn from the residents. So for me, I don't want to come here saying I'm going to do this, this, this and this, and then you get into government and realise you can't do that. So for me, it's immersing myself, get to know the community. So together we can say, look, what's our vision for the future? How can I help us get there by having a political position? But let's be creative with what we can achieve together, not say lots of manifesto points that actually
so it's like
they're not
needed.
needed.
A continual relationship,
Yeah.
except rather than just popping up every 4 years. And
Definitely. Yeah, it's got to be. In fact, well, we're part of one team. Let's work out,
Yes.
and then let's work out the right way forward. Yeah, I'd say I've spoke to on the doorstep 50 people so far, just in the early days of going around, and some it's the challenges of their own life. So their intercom doesn't work. They had mice in their flat, and they were told they need to accept it. You know, there's things that on a personal level that's not good, and that needs to change. And then there's the next residents where the problems they talk about are not their own, it's the community. Like for Petticoat Square, where is the community centre? A place where people can drop in and have tea together and coffee. There isn't one. And, you know, there's the artisan community centre, but again, that's more paying for yoga classes. But where is the drop-in place you can just have coffee? And where old and young can just hang out together, you know. So I'm picking up the wider community challenges, and then I'm picking up the personal challenges, and then from that, hopefully, I can start to actually not even think about campaign points. But if I was a councillor and I heard somebody had mice, or you know, you'd make sure that gets stopped today and tomorrow, not a problem they've had for 6 months. So it's yeah. So slowly, I'm picking up the challenges people are facing.